She was set to be Hollywood's next Grace Kelly, poised, breathtaking, and handpicked by Alfred Hitchcock himself. But then, everything changed. A single decision altered her fate forever, and Hitchcock never forgave her. Now, at 95, Vera Miles is finally revealing the truth. The dark side of Hollywood's most legendary director, his controlling nature, his cruel revenge, and the secret that made her walk away from fame forever. But that's not even the shocking part. Recently surfaced photos of the psycho star have left fans speechless. Her transformation is nothing short of astonishing. Born Vera June Ralston on August 23, 1929, in the rural town of Boise City, Oklahoma, she grew up during the unforgiving Great Depression. Survival wasn't a given, it was a fight. Her father, a preacher and electrician, did everything he could to support his wife and 4 children. But the Dust Bowl turned their home into a barren wasteland, forcing the family to move north to Kansas in search of a better life. In Kansas, young Vera learned a harsh truth: nothing came easy. When her father left for Alaska, her mother and siblings were left to fend for themselves. At just 14, Vera took on a grueling night job as a Western Union typist while juggling school during the day. Exhaustion became her shadow, but failure was never an option. She needed that paycheck. Then, in 1948, everything changed. She entered the Miss Kansas pageant and won. That victory catapulted her to the Miss America stage in Atlantic City, where she made it all the way to 3rd runner-up. It was a moment of recognition, a glimpse of something bigger. Hollywood took notice, and soon she was signing a contract with RKO Pictures, earning what would be around $1,500 a week in today's money. Not a fortune, but a foot in the door. That door, however, led straight into the clutches of billionaire Howard Hughes, a man notorious for controlling the women under his studio's contract. He shaped his actresses meticulously, monitoring every aspect of their lives. He even assigned her a personal driver, Bob Miles, to escort her wherever she needed to go. But then came the twist that no one saw coming. Vera fell in love with Bob. The man meant to drive her around ended up driving her heart. When they married in November 1948, Hughes saw it as a personal betrayal. His reaction? Ruthless. He not only fired Bob, but went a step further, ordering that from then on, all of his drivers had to be homosexual to ensure no actress under his contract would ever fall for one again. That wasn't the end of his wrath. Vera's time at RKO abruptly ended when Hughes sold her contract to 20th Century Fox. It seemed like a fresh start, until 6 months later, Fox dropped her. No explanation, no warning, just gone. Some speculated Hughes had a hand in it, others thought the studio simply didn't see star potential in her. Either way, Vera found herself adrift at just 19, with a young husband and an uncertain future. Financial struggles hit hard. Bob wanted to go to law school, but money was tight. Vera took any acting job she could find, bouncing between TV roles while raising their 2 daughters, Deborah Lynn, born in 1950, and Kelly Francis in 1952. The pressure was immense. A career on shaky ground, a family to support, and a dream that felt like it was slipping away. Then came a break. In the early 1950s, she landed a part in a live television drama, The Soil. Live TV was a proving ground. Anything could happen, and actors had to be sharp. It wasn't a blockbuster role, but it was a crucial step. Hollywood noticed her again, and Warner Brothers signed her. With a new contract, Vera adopted a new name. Born Vera Ralston, she changed it to Vera Miles to avoid confusion with an already established actress. A small change, but one that marked the beginning of something bigger. She was on her way, earning roles in films and television, but then Hollywood threw another curveball. In 1953, as studios scrambled to compete with television, 3D films were hyped as the next big thing. Warner Brothers staged a massive promotional campaign, and Vera, still credited as Margot Miles, became Miss Third Dimension. It was a gimmick, sure, but it kept her in the public eye. She even posed for photos wearing the special 3D glasses used to watch the films. At the time, she was being considered for the lead role in House of Wax, a major 3D production. It could have been her big break, but at the last moment, the role went to Phyllis Kirk instead. That film became a massive success, skyrocketing Kirk's career. For Vera, it was another devastating near miss. Warner Brothers still kept her on, but the roles were smaller, the spotlight dimmer. She had talent, she had looks, but Hollywood was unpredictable. And then, just when it seemed like the industry might forget her, she caught the eye of Alfred Hitchcock. He had plans for her, big ones. She was set to become his next great leading lady, handpicked to be the next Grace Kelly. But destiny had other plans, and that's when everything unraveled. The pregnancy, the fallout, the cold, calculating wrath of Hitchcock. What he did next would change her life forever. And now, after decades of silence, Vera Miles is finally breaking her silence on the cruelest revenge Hollywood's most legendary director ever took. And just when you thought the drama was over, boom! Another bombshell drops. Turns out, behind the scenes, things were even messier than anyone imagined. Sources close to the situation are now revealing that tensions had been brewing for weeks. Private meetings, frantic calls, and desperate attempts to control the narrative. None of it was enough to stop what happened next. In a shocking twist, insiders say that the fallout isn't just affecting the main players. Other A-list celebrities are now being dragged into the chaos, and the internet is eating it up. Fans are picking sides, theories are running wild, and social media is in an absolute frenzy. And here's where it gets even crazier. There's talk of legal action. Yes, you heard that right. Lawyers are reportedly getting involved, which means this story is far from over. Could this lead to a major lawsuit? Could hidden secrets be exposed in court? The possibilities are endless, and fans are holding their breath for what comes next. But here's the real question. Who's really telling the truth? With so many conflicting reports, the lines between fact and fiction are blurring fast. Some say it's all just a publicity stunt, while others swear this is the biggest celebrity scandal of the year. Either way, one thing's for sure. Everyone is watching, and no one knows what's coming next. So, what do you think? Is this the beginning of a Hollywood war? Or is there another twist waiting to shake things up even more? Let us know your thoughts, because this story is far from over.